Need music for rhythm, so I'll play I'm gonna change up the middle weight. What do you guys think? Ah, yes, 93.
What a beautiful day for a fight. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
Time for our tale of the tape. Roy Jones Jr., 160 pounds, 5'11" tall with a reach. It's Roy. Here is Roy Jones Jr. Many believe this man. Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because these two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. That jab just missed with the left hand. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. That right hand hurts. Open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
So Todd, let me explain to you. We are outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you get hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting, fight on fight.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Roy Jones. There's the bell for round two. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Just misses with that jab. There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. That punch is beginning to take its toll. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
You're fighting a counterpuncher who's got a dummy shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, every twitch.
How about that time counter shot? Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. He's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones. Let's get it started in round
We're
three.
doing pretty good.
Coming
The
off a
younger
very
stuff.
tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up,
I say
hold
the
him,
worst
lean
enemy
on
in
him.
life is
Don't
yourself.
get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not
Never
until your
get
senses
through
have
it
come
here,
back.
folks.
Jab slightly off target. Good counter punching. A perfect counter shot.
Okay.
That counter punch caught him clean. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. And he scores with the counter. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Beautiful counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter. Straight right, just misses. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy.
He switched.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch.
Fuck.
Perfect counter lands. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. It's all offense, all the time. That counter shot lands. Insane action. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Roy Jones. On to the 5th we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Straight right, just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
That's lights out right there.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
They exchange punches. Through the hook, didn't land. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Oh my word!
Unbelievable.
JJ!
That is so cheap, man.
They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I've got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Roy Jones. There's the bell for round 6. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both want the knockout. He just misses with that jab. Punch, counter punch. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the flyweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight, it's the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Roy.
What are you doing?
There's the bell to start round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Catch and shoot. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Nice counter shot. Hey, those punches add up. Stamina's off. Hold it right there. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch. Nice counter. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Straight right just misses. That counter punch caught him clean. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy. Come on, switch on. And they're back at it again here in round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. Nice counter shot. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
You have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Threw the uppercut, but did not score. There's a counter shot. Can they figure out the combination to this cinch?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Those counter punches have to hurt. That jab misses. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out.
Pussy.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Yes.
I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from?
Not many people would have predicted it, but
No
we've got
way.
a
I won with the
knockout
last
victory.
second.
A
Oh
knockout
my
victory.
god.
That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying,
That's
I'm
some
here.
funny ass
I've
shit.
arrived. Try that again. It will happen all over again.
see. Nice, we got a woman fight. That's it, I'm gonna hit the bong.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Delphine Pursoon, 5'8" tall, and with a reach of 68 inches. And her opponent, Terry Harper. She fights in the lightweight division, weighing in at 60.8 kilos, 174 centimeters tall, with a reach of 165.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides.
Introducing first, Terry We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Todd, it's a...
Are we? I just want to beat the shit out of him.
Hopes for this battle between these two athletes. She got her with a right hook. Just misses with that uppercut. She scores with that counter. Jab just missed with the left hand. Nice counter shot.
Oh.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
Just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
These two are the perfect dance part. Down goes
What the heck,
Harper.
man? I'm laying down the bomb. I'm laying it down.
Shot to the head. Let's watch it again
You're
one more
weak,
time.
Terry.
I've got to see that again.
Can't even take a punch. What is wrong? Oh, my goodness. Very close.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Resilience, to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into the fight again, to show your fitness and determination, maximum respect.
Defense blocking that right uppercut. Good counter punch. It looks like she's going to survive the round, but just barely. Let's talk about Harper in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You're being put down.
On to the second round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to...
Oh, folded her like laundry.
You can see it right here. That body shot sent them down, and they
Oh
weren't
my
getting
god, she's
up.
folding
Right
bed
side.
sheets right
What
here.
a shot.
Unbelievable. Crumpled into the corner. Look at her on her own feet. Face down on her own feet. Oh, look. Straight arm. Oh my. That's one of the most brutal knockouts we've seen. Hit her in the solar plex and she just crumpled.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom. Back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
She catches and counters. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Halfway through the round, and she's got an impressive lead here.
Corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
shot. Nice punch. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. Pursued on her back foot. And down goes Pursued. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Brought out the worst in carry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, she got up. Oh.
Talk about pursuing that last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
It's gonna be violent.
The bell rings and we start the third. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Those counter punches have to hurt. Oh, and now they're just rubbing it in. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Nice counter. That punch got her. Perfect counter lands. Well done with that counter shot. Does not score. And that is that. She surrenders.
I love it.
This
These are the best fights when you make the team surrender.
And that will do it. This
Throw in the
fight is
towel.
over.
Beautiful violence. I think I'm gonna make some butter chicken for breakfast. Should hit up the bone. Oh,
Look at this venue. What a remarkable scene for hopefully what will be a remarkable fight. We are live at Falcor Bay. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi Todd, nice to be here with you.
Time for our parents, Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world. Roy Jones Jr. from Pennsylvania.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Hiding out of the blue corner, introducing the newly crowned champion, holding a record of 22 wins, no losses, 20 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the young, undefeated, and newly crowned IBF middleweight champion of the world, known as Captain Hook, Introducing Roy Jones Jr.
How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Can't land the jab there. Those counter punches have to hurt. Both men step back for just a moment. The sun is blazing this afternoon, and these two athletes are going to have to find a way to deal with it.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. Want to cool you down, want to ice you back, want to give you instruction in your head, and want to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Straight right just misses. This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Come on, breathe. Breathe. Yes, I like that. Here we go, it's round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
He misses with that jab. A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That was a big one.
Punch just got countered. Caution is being thrown to the wind. They exchange punches. Well done with that counter shot.
Oh.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, pal, ring away. You walk back.
on to the third. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Got him. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter. How about that time counter shot? Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That hook was off target. Straight right, just misses. Jab misses. We wanted action, and they are giving us action.
Ooh.
That counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Come on, how am I missing everything?
Crawford in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round.
Focus on what you're doing.
There's the bell for round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. Which hurts, and you can imagine that being you. Look at the size of an average man.
Only catching air with that hook. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Missing with that jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Wow.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That bell could not. Time for the 5th round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's a counter shot. There's There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable in the ring.
Nice counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
They both want the knockout.
Oh.
Good counter punch. That uppercut misses. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Perfect counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Yep.
And a round that seemed like an eternity for them. Finally got that. On to the 6th round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out to put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not clear. Be sharp.
The replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4.
How does this happen? Ugh. Think about this.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels, look at this, look at that. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one. Then he's out of there.
They're going to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The corner now is down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punches to the chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. A huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the... Here comes round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Crawford's legs are all over the place. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Perfect counter lands. And that hook misses. That hook's blocked. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's get your boxing back together. There's the bell for round 8. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They're going to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour is there.
Let's watch that again, replay from a different angle.
I need to see that again.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Nora here. Welcome to this week's edition of Purified Radio. I have some beautiful music to decided to be sharing with you over the next hour. Which is a super anthem, and you waited
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Just misses right uppercut. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Some might have thought it was a little bit... And here we are at Cambrian Hall as the giant chandelier provides light for what should be a fantastic showdown. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. So here is Roy Jones Jr. was controversially denied a gold medal at the Olympic Games, but he didn't let that slow him down. He's coming off a win over Bernard Hopkins. He's the hottest property in boxing today.
This bout,
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk
Yes.
the walk.
What a night it is. You can hardly hear yourself speak. The atmosphere, the people at ringside. This is ridiculous.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, these two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Throws the jab, but does not score. Another scoring shot there. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Can they figure out the combination to this set?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Caught him. Bravery being shown here is just incredible. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Jab misses. Well done with that counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. At this point, you gotta believe
Very,
he can't
very
win. The
elusive.
scorecard's gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
So we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's a blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That counter punch caught him clean. Punches have to hurt. Catch and shoot. Good one. Swing and a miss with that hook. Fantastic punch. tempo show. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. On to the third. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Sugar Ray is down. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Bonita, bonita.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
It's not that ever hope. Even the fighter, even the hope.
And down goes Jones Jr. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Even I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
And he scores with the counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Men knocked down in that round, and here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Both fighters knocked down in the last round. What do we have in store for us in this one?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
Exchange punches. That counter shot lands. Good defense on that right hook. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? They throw a shot, they get countered. Very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Doesn't land. What a punch. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
You're right, Todd. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Going down like a pile of bricks. What's going on over here, folks?
Let's see how the game plan changes. Time for the 5th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice counter. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter shot. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Perfect counter lands. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. That hook just can't find the target. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he blows you down.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, this is the time that the trainer... On to the 6th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That uppercut misses. Beautiful counter punch. Good counter punch. Threw a punch and just got countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. A perfect counter shot. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
That's
Oh my goodness. I
that
want to
is
see that
upsetting.
one more time.
I've got to see that again.
Bastion Jones.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. You gotta wonder how big of a factor. Here comes round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's gonna do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Punch, counter punch. A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
No, that was the
I need to
headshot.
see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
to beat the count there.
Gotta look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner.
Oh my word, down goes
Wow.
RJJ. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Where did that
That's
come from?
so
What a
impressive.
shot.
And that's it. We're gonna make food now.